I got the rims on my Tesla Boat, just the rims. They said £5,000 to fix all these rims, plus a little mirror. 5,000? I think making a million is the easiest thing in the book. The problem isn't how much you make. You can make money easy. You can make a million today. The biggest problem is resisting the urge to spend more because you're making more. Hey guys, today's video is called How to Make a Million a Year. You're going to find it quite interesting. It's going to have a few twists and turns in it. I hope you enjoy it. See you after this. The hardest thing is living within your means, no matter how much you make. And it's actually about turning that income. Say you make $1 million. How do you turn that million to make money for you every single month? So you don't even eat the million tree. You just eat the fruit it produces from the little fruit stuff. So I don't find it hard to make $1 million at all. I think making $1 million is the easiest thing in the book. It's growing $1 million, sustaining $1 million, and keeping your costs low. But yeah, how do you make $1 million? Very simple. So this is a great thing that I read that helped me build my business model. You either sell a $200 product or £200 product to 5,000 people. So let's say I got a product, I don't know, like e-commerce. And I see that mobile phones, a certain iPhone is selling, or maybe an old Nintendo selling. All I got to do is find 5,000 people who want it, and I made them. That's how easy it is. Or you sell a premium product, like something 4,000 to 250 people. So maybe I find some car that people really want. Maybe it's that Fiat that drives around everywhere. High demand, and people actually want it. And I do something, I customize it by putting a certain, maybe their favorite designer on it or whatever. Now I sell that for 5,000. All I got to do is find 250 people. I made $1 million. So there are truckloads of ways to make $1 million. Then there's obviously the subscription model. Think about things like Amazon, things like Masterclass or Netflix. £17 or dollars a month for 12 months. $17 a month to 5,000 people for 12 months, you made $1 million off of a tiny 17 pound something. Or you sell something to 250 people at high ticket for 333 and you made $1 million in a year. But again, it's not hard to make a mill. You make the mill, it's about how do you keep the cost low. But then there are things people can do. I always tell people, don't try and make a mill. Try and make, because if you try and make $1 million, you'll never reach it. Yeah? Try and make 5,000 a month. If you're on 2,000 a month, try and make 5,000 a month. 5,000 a month, that puts you at what, 60,000 a year? Am I right? That's a good, now, if you make a mill, but you don't learn how to manage the 60,000 and keep the cost low, when you get the mill, you're gonna have the same habit and you won't live like a millionaire. You'll be struggling in life because you're gonna spend too much. But if you learn how to do it in stages, you jump into that mill stage, you're gonna lose it all. That's why lottery winners lose all their money. But you do, and this is why rich people give their children money in bits. Here's the trust fund, you can have this much, and if you do well with it, then we'll release this one. Because money's a spirit. The moment people have it and then it attaches itself to all your greed and all your little complexes that you've got going on and you need to show off. Now you got to buy a shirt for 10,000 so everyone knows who you are. You got to buy everybody drinks. And it's not generosity, it's just ego to say, look what I did. That money's going to grow wings and fly away from you really quickly. But if that money, if you learn how to manage, say you said, okay, I'm going to make 5,000 a month. That's now 60,000. Okay, so what did I do to make 5,000 a month? I found these NFTs that were paying out. I realized that they're paying around 10% per NFT. So if I buy these NFTs and also, okay, if I introduce other people to buy it as well, I'm getting 10% of those sales. So I sold 250,000 worth of those NFTs, as well as owning myself. I only own one. But I help people buy and they help people buy, and it turned out to about $250,000. Now on that NFT, I've obviously bought more now, it's now doing 5,000 to 10,000 a month. Residual money. So that's now giving me, it's on average it's around 7,000 a month. So 7 times 12? I don't want to. 84. So that's 84,000 now per year. It's not $1 million, but think about that over the next few years if I do smart things with the money. So what did I do last time I got the money? I just got paid last night for my NFT money. I bought more NFTs. Because the more I have, the more I make. So it just makes sense to keep buying assets. So that what I do once I bought the assets, now I can buy dumb stuff because I'm not using the primary money. I've used the primary money. The secondary money I can use to buy dumb stuff because it's like a chameleon's tail. You cut it off and what does it do? It regrows. That's residual income. I could take it, spend it on something stupid, and it's going to grow again, back again next week. So what I'm doing with the money now, I'm making about 10, 12,000 a month on my NFTs. I'm saving up a bulk to buy property. So you buy property, maybe that property is doing £5,000 a year for you, additional income, because the rent is, I don't know. Let's say it's doing that, £5,000 a month additional, but you've also got the equity increase in the property. Now your property is worth, I don't know, 100,000. By the time you buy 10, 20 of those properties, they're doing residual income for you, but at the same time, the equity is going up in value. And before you know it, you don't even know when you became a millionaire, but you're a property millionaire. So you can go to any bank now and say, hey, I want a £2 million loan. And they'll say, of course, look at your assets. You're worth 5 million. We'll give you the 2 million. You take the loan and you use the debt to buy more property. That's how the rich get super rich. So my game really is, if you want to be crazy, crazy, crazy rich, own land. And land, by the way, is not just like property, houses. Land is also owning space on the metaverse. That's going to be land because you're going to have attention. You're going to have attention. Once people are in the metaverse, let's say one day, the next phase of the metaverse is augmented reality. So you wear augmented reality glasses. Now you see on your augmented reality glasses, McDonald's 5 minutes away. But they paid you for that attention. That's the evolution. It's going to be your glasses. Oh, I'm hungry glasses. And your glasses go, and it's going to show you all the restaurants in that area on your glasses while you're driving. You're going to see them in your peripheral. It's going to say, turn off the road. You need a sat nav. It will be in your eyes. Turn this way, and it will direct you directly to where you need to be. So you need to own the domain spaces. You need to own the hosting services that these people are going to buy. So being a landlord is also Web3 landlord ownership. So whoever owns the best technology that these guys are going to use, you're going to be the landlord of that space. Look at what happened with Trump. They could kick him off the Twitter land because they're the landlord. Jack Dorsey was the landlord of Twitter. So land ownership is not just real estate, it's virtual estate as well. So can you buy the domains? Can you buy the websites that people are going to need in the future? Can you buy London.web3? So one day London City needs that, but you already own it. You bought it. So can we buy it from you? Yeah, 5 mil. And every time they hit the refresh, it keeps going up in price. So that's how we got to be thinking. Way ahead of the curve.